Hey guys, Angry Beast here. This is just a little stats video requested by Super Crimson Knight. It also has a couple credit class combinations I really like using, so let's jump right into this. I'm Prestige 2, I believe, Commander, and I have 331 wins, 317 losses. Not too much there. I mean, I rage quit a lot of games, and I rarely roll in a party, so that's not too unusual. I no ties, which obviously not too unusual. You don't get too many ties in Call of Duty. I got an 18 game win streak from playing Infected, which is really easy to build up a win streak. Pro tip: if you wanna get a good win streak, do that. 11,000 kills and 8,000 deaths. So that's a really good stat there. I play a lot, so that's not too unusual. My kill death ratio is 1.35, mostly from rushing with like the AA-12 and Deagle. That brings it down quite a bit. 917 headshots, not too out of the ordinary there. 18.78 accuracy. My accuracy actually, before I started this YouTube, was about 20%. But I started using guns like the CM9, which aren't so good for accuracy and stuff like that, and a lot of LMG stuff. So that hurts your accuracy a bit, but whatever. I've gotten over 2,000 assists, which is crazy. A lot from using the recon drone. My best kill streak was 22 in a infected game with the PP90 before they added throwing knives back in, and I have about 3 days played in the game, so not too interesting there. Let's go into the crit class stuff, however. All right, so my first class here is my rushing class. I got the UMP45 here, silence with range, and I got the MP9 silence. When you're rushing, you really want to stay off the radar because you want people being able to pick up on your location and be able to kill you before you can get close enough to do any damage. I got the bouncing Betty and the flash grenades. You could probably trade the bouncing Betty for C4s or throwing knives or something. A flash grenade is just a general good thing to use. I mean, the concussion grenades and flash grenades take the same amount of time to throw in this game, so there's no real advantage using the concussions in this game anymore. My perks here are Extreme Conditioning because I want to get there closer, Assassin because I want to stay off the radar, and Dead Silence as well to stay off the radar. This is mainly for free-for-all setup. You throw a bouncing Betty behind you after you spawn, and you can really soundwhore people really well in a free-for-all setup with this class. I'm using the Juice Death Streak. I don't usually use anything else. In my specialist package right here is Sleight of Hand, Stalker, and Steady Aim. Sleight of Hand, obviously, for the faster reloads and swap times, because with the MP9 it takes forever to pull it out, and Stalker is generally a really good overall perk, especially if you're playing a free-for-all setup, because Stalker plus Dead Silence means you have silent footsteps and you move really fast while aiming on the sights. And so that's a win-win situation there. And Steady Aim finally because I don't know what else to use there. Alright, so the next class here is my objective class. I got a G36 here with a silencer and kick. I got the MP9 with the silencer. You'll see a lot of that MP9 action throughout my creative classes. But I'm using a Semtex and portable radar here, and Sleight of Hand, Assassin, and Stalker. Pretty much the same setup as my first one, but this is more of a capture the objective type class. And I want to be active. I want to keep moving closer to them and capture those objectives before they can get to it. My special strike package is Marksman because this is a longer range class than the UMP one. Scavenger because I don't want to run out of ammo on a kill streak, and Hardline because I want to get the specialist bonus as fast as I can. Nothing too out of the ordinary there, just a basic class setup there. Really good class, I'd recommend it. And now we're getting into my CQC class, which is my A12 with the grip and range. I still haven't unlocked in Sega mags, but once you do that, I definitely recommend extended mags over the range proficiency. I mean over the grip attachment. So but this is mainly meant for getting close to them and just doing damage up close. It's not a stealth class by any means. You got the FMG9s with extended mags. They actually patched the akimbo to make it worse now. Again, basically made it so you fire at half the speed when you use akimbo now. So not as good, but whatever. Semtex and portable radar are my equipment again. Portable radar is just useful in those close quarter situations because you can know where people are coming for you. And the Semtex is just good for rushing because you can throw it out there and see if you can get a kill. Scavenger, Hardline, Steady Aim, nothing unusual there. The A12 really needs Scavenger. Although it doesn't help you resupply grenades in this game. It'd be really great if it did, but it doesn't. So it's a good perk for the A12 though, because you only start with like I believe 16 rounds of ammunition, which is absolutely ridiculous. Got Hardline on there because I want to get my specialist bonus faster, and Steady Aim. My Death Streak is once again juiced. I don't use anything else. And I got my specialist bonus is Sleight of Hand, Blast Shield, and Dead Silence. Sleight of Hand I'll use because the A12 has a ridiculously long reload, even though it is a clip mag with the 8-round mag and its fire rate. You're going to be burning through ammunition like crazy. You need that Sleight of Hand. Blast Shield is because I'm getting close to the enemy. I don't want to be able to get flashed or killed like one short of a kill streak. And Dead Silence because it's a good offensive perk. but that could be probably traded out for something like assassin or whatever if you preferred. Now we have my CTF class, which is the USAS 12 with the grip and the holographic sight and 2 attachments, obviously. I'm still trying to rank this up. That's why I'm using those attachments. I mean, holographic sight I can't really recommend because it's a shotgun, but whatever. My secondary here is the G18's Akimbo, Extreme Conditioning Assassin Sit Rep. As I've talked about before, the USAS 12 is great for a CTF role because it has the extended sprint. I'm not quite sure if they patched that yet, but they've announced that they are planning to patch that in a later update. But we'll see what happens. C4 and EMP grenades, nothing unusual there. C4 because I'm playing aggressively, and EMPs because they're really good for taking out turrets that you can run into quite a bit in CTF game mode. My setup here is the support package using the it looks like the UAV, the ballistic vest, and the SAM turret. UAV is really good when you're playing aggressive, especially in a CTF role. You'll find not too many people use assassin in CTF. Ballistic vests are really important because they help you stay alive with the shotgun, which is hard to do already in this game. They just give you that little edge you need. And finally got the SAM turret, which is good for taking out enemy kill streaks, which can really help you out. Now we have my longer range class, which is my CM901 with the silencer and the kick proficiency. Nothing unusual there. This is a really good weapon for longer range, especially with the kick, because it's got the low fire rate, which means low recoil. The silencer helps you stay off the map, and the CM901 has one of the highest long range damage of all the assault rifles, tied with, I believe, the ACR and maybe the G36, not quite sure there. But my secondary here is the Desert Eagle. Nothing out of the ordinary there. I mean, really, I'm just trying to rank that thing up. It's a pain in the butt to get kills with, but, you know, you use it and see what you can get. C4 is a smoke grenades, nothing unusual there. I mean, really, C4 just because I like it, and smoke grenades, although it is a little bit interesting, but mainly for playing the objective, throw a smoke down by the B flag to help your teammates cap it. Recon, Hardline, and Marksman, this is where things start to get interesting for this class. I really do like Recon when I'm playing longer ranges, and with a gun like the CM901, which has a really, really fast reload, you don't need that sleight of hand. It's got a slow fire rate, so it doesn't need scavenger. I mean, you could make a case for a blind eye because you're already using a silencer, but I don't generally use blind eye except in my anti-air class because it's not really needed. In my opinion, I don't get too many kill streaks called up against me. So the only perks left are Extreme Conditioning and Recon, and Extreme Conditioning isn't really needed because I'm playing defensive with this class anyway. And Recon is definitely the best choice here because it's got the high impact of the CM901. It's got the highest impact of the assault rifles behind, I believe, the AK-47. So it's an obvious choice there for Recon, and so it just lets you pick people off at longer ranges, and if you pick, and it shows it up for all your teammates to see. So if you have a teammate who's also running it, you guys can really tag him and go to work. Hardline is obviously used with Recon because you're going to be tagging them a lot. You're going to get a lot of assists with Recon, and Marksman because it's a longer range to role class. Nothing unusual there. You just want to be able to pick them off at longer ranges. My strike package here is Assault. I'm using the Care package, the IMS, and the Precision Airstrike. I really do like the Care package. It's very underrated. It can get you basically anything from ammo to an Osprey gunner. I've actually gotten a couple Osprey gunners from it, so I like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but whatever. IMS is a good kill streak unless, of course, you can run against the whole team using Stalker, which is quite common in this game, but occasionally you'll find the one guy who's using Steady Aim or Dead Silence or whatever, and you can just throw a IMS down and free-for-all, and it really goes to work. And Precision Airstrike, because in a domination setup, it's really, really powerful. You drop it over B, and you'll get quite a few kills with it. And now we got my Grenadier class. I don't usually use this, but when I'm running against a team of people using Juggernauts or whatever, I'll pull this out because this is a really effective way to kill a Juggernaut. One noob tube can kill a Juggernaut as well as a couple of XM25 rounds. But my class here is the FAD with grenade launcher and kick. Don't really have any other proficiencies for the FAD to use, so kick is a good one all around. Got the XM25 as my secondary. Obviously, this is Grenadier class, so you're going to want that XM25 because it's the best launcher you can get as far as secondary weapon goes. You got the frag grenades and flash grenades, both really good with the Recon, which is my first perk here. Flashes you just throw across the started dome, and you can pick up maybe 5 or 6 tags off the spawn. It's crazy. Hardline is obvious to go with Recon. I talked about it already. If you use it with Recon, you can get a lot of people playing on your map at one time, so I definitely recommend Hardline using Recon. And finally, we got Stalker. That's basically to help when I'm actually shooting my guns and not launching tubes. You want to be able to move down your sights faster when using a gun like the FAD because it's got a faster aim down sight already. So it's a good class here. I wouldn't use it that often though. The UAV attack helicopter Reaper is basic setup for getting assault kill streaks and obviously just as my death streak. Now we got my anti-air class, which is a riot shield here with Stinger missile. I don't use this much. Honestly, I rarely pull it out, but it's objective class to the core. Got the Semtex and the tactical insertion. Semtex, I'll just throw it down by a B flag or whatever, and tactical insertion to get there faster after I shoot down the air support and die. Extreme conditioning, quick draw, and sit rep. I suppose you could make a case for a blind eye here, but I like extreme conditioning with my riot shield because lets me get to where I need to, and if there's already an enemy chopper shooting at me, I'll just point the riot shield up at the sky before swapping to my stinger but to take it out. But sit rep is good when using an anti-air class because you can find those enemy claimers and whatnot and throw your Semtex at it as well. So this is really an objective-based class. You can support kill streaks, counter UAV, which is good for blinding people. Obviously, you got the SAM turret and the EMP. Although counter UAV and EMP can both be blocked out by assassin, I find it useful because it denies people kill streaks, and this is basically an anti-kill streak to the core. I mean, you got the UAV, you got the SAM turret, and the EMP, which are all counter kill streaks. And then we got my final class, my Slayer class. This is my go-to class, so I just want to have fun and kill people. This is definitely the best way to use the M16 if you want to get kills in a short to medium range role. If you're going for long range, just drop the rapid fire and use kick instead because the recoil with rapid fire increases majorly. But you got the red dot and rapid fire here with the 2 attachments and the target dot. G18's akimboed, frag, flashes, scavenger, hardline, and marksman. Scavenger is obvious and building up a longer kill streak here. Hardline because you just want to get those kill streaks faster. You could make a case here for assassin or quick draw. But since you can't resupply frag and flashes, quick draw isn't as important because I'm playing a longer range role with this. Quick draw isn't as important for aiming down sights. And of course we got marksman because I'm playing longer range role. Always a good thing. I'd recommend marksman for any time you're playing anything longer ranged. And we got my kill streak setups as the Reaper, AC-130, and Osprey Gunner. It's a really good kill streak setup for getting kills. They went on a 40 kill streak with it once. A lot of fun to use if you just want to get kills and you don't care too much about the objective. This is what I pull out, especially if I got a teammate or two who's showing they'll cap the flags for me. I'll pull this out and I'll just kill people. There's not much else to say, but this has been a nice little video showing my stats and class setups. I'm Angry Beast, and I am signing out.